Hello, everyone. Ned here. In this video, we will be discussing conflict theory. There are 5 assumptions of conflict theory. First, humans are naturally self-oriented. Second, societies work under a constant lack of resources. Third, group dynamics differ in families from any other group. Fourth, conflict is a confrontation over the control of scarce resources. Fifth, conflict can be classified and is ultimately beneficial. There are 10 concepts to understand for this theory. Competition is the state of negative interdependence, whereas cooperative is positive interdependence. The structure of the conflict can be competitive or cooperative, depending on how many people there are, their ages, and gender. Conflict is a direct confrontation over resources. Conflict management is when there are 2 competing perspectives, scarce resources, and each side has the opportunity to access resources. Conflict resolution is straightforward and means when a conflict is resolved. Consensus is when everyone sees things the same. Negotiation and bargaining are the exchange processes used to reach a consensus, and is most common in egalitarian families. Power is to control the direction or course of action for other people. Assertion and aggression are similar in that they both affirm the rights and positions of an individual. The difference is that aggression affirms those things at the expense of others, while assertion does not. Last but not least, threats and promises are messages communicating that something, good for promises and bad for threats, will be delivered in the future. There are only 3 critiques for this theory. 1. The theory uses destructive terms that are perceived as negative. 2. The theory does not propose how to improve from conflict. 3. The theory raises awareness and focuses on negative situations. To help demonstrate this theory, let's look at the film Raiders of the Lost Ark. The entire movie revolves around conflict. Sometimes the conflict stems from Indy and the Nazis. Other times, it comes from Indy's relationship to Marion. We will only discuss the conflict of the Nazis and Indy in this video. I recommend looking for how conflict theory applies to Indy and Marion on your own. The Nazis and Indiana Jones are competing for the resource of the Ark of the Covenant. They have a consensus of the Ark's power and importance, but there is only one Ark. There is a scene near the end of the film where Indy negotiates with the Nazis. Let's watch it.
Jones? Jones!
I'm gonna blow up the Ark, Renee!
Dr. Jones? Surely you don't think you can escape from this island?
It depends on how reasonable we're all willing to be. All I want is the girl.
If we refuse?
Then your Fuhrer has no prize.
Okay, stand back. All of you, stand back. Stand back. Okay, Jones. You win. Blow it up. Zurück! 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 Yes, blow it up! Blow it back to God. All your life has been spent in pursuit of archaeological relics. Inside the Ark are treasures beyond your wildest aspirations. You want to see it open as well as I. Indiana, we are simply passing through history. This is history. Do as you will.
This scene shows that both parties were using aggression to get what they wanted. Indy threatened to destroy the Ark, and the Nazis threatened to hurt Marion. Eventually, the conflict was resolved by Belloc calling Indy's bluff and pointing out that Indy has dedicated his life to history. That does it for this video. In 2 weeks, we will be addressing some changes and announcements for this channel. Tune in for that. See you next week as we discuss feminist theory and the new Barbie movie. Remember to lend a hand to those who need it.